So let's talk about something that is literally reshaping the real estate world as we speak: artificial intelligence. It's this huge technological shift that's making every single one of us ask a really important question. Is this thing our greatest new partner? Or is it our most dangerous new enemy? Let's dive in and find out.
You've probably heard it 1,000 times, right? AI is the future. You gotta get ready for AI. It always sounds like it's this big storm cloud way off on the horizon, something we'll deal with eventually. But here's the thing.
That's right. It's not coming. It's already here. It's woven into the tools you're probably using every single day. The future kind of showed up when we were all looking the other way.
And that brings us right to the heart of it all, because this technology, it really does have two very different faces. On one hand, it's promising to make us more efficient, more powerful than ever before. But on the other hand, it's opening the door to a new and, frankly, terrifying level of risk. So let's look at both, starting with the good stuff.
First up, the promise. Let's explore how AI is already showing up as this amazing partner, putting a whole new toolkit right at our fingertips.
Let's kick things off with REST-B.AI. This is a perfect example of tech you might be using without even realizing it. It's built right into the MLS for over 1 million agents. And what it does is pretty amazing. It chews through over 1 billion property photos a month, automatically tagging things like hardwood floors or granite countertops, so your listings pop up in more searches. It even flags photos that might have compliance issues. And the best part? No new app, no new login. It just works, silently, in the background.
And AI isn't just sorting photos. It's taking on one of the most grueling parts of the job, prospecting. A company called Razora.io has an AI voice agent. And no, this is not your average robocaller. This thing has been trained on over 60 sales books and real calls. It can handle expired listings, open house invites, you name it. And get this, early testers are seeing a 3 times higher conversion rate. That's huge. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Is a robot going to take my job? And this quote just hits the nail on the head. AI isn't here to replace your people skills. It's here to do the dirty work, to make the 50 calls that go to voicemail so you can pour all your energy and expertise into the 5 conversations that actually turn into business. It's a force multiplier.
So the help doesn't stop once you find a client. AI is also jumping in to help you close the deal. The SideApp platform, for instance, has a new AI assistant that can actually read transaction documents, pull out key offer details, and even help with compliance reports. Just think of all the tedious paperwork that takes off your plate.
Okay, all of that sounds amazing, right? A total game changer. But now we have to flip the coin over, because the same tech that makes our lives easier is also being used by criminals to create a threat bigger than anything we've seen before.
Just let this number sink in for a second. $275 million. That's how much money the FBI confirmed was lost to real estate fraud in 2023. And the really scary part? That number is climbing. Fast.
Yeah, this isn't just a big number. It's a rapidly growing crisis. These losses shot up by 59% in a single year. A 59% jump. And law enforcement says the #1 reason for that explosion is the rise of sophisticated AI tools. So what makes these new scams so much more dangerous? Well, you know how we all learned to spot the old ones? They always had bad grammar or weird typos. But the new AI scams? They're perfect. The emails, the messages, they're flawless. All those old red flags we used to look for, they're just gone. You see, AI gives criminals superpowers. It writes phishing emails that you'd swear are from your title company. It can take a tiny clip of your client's voice and clone it to call you and change wiring instructions. It can even create deepfake videos. The game has totally changed. Okay, I know that all sounds pretty terrifying, but you are not powerless here. It just means we need a new playbook. We need new rules for how we do business in this AI world. So let's start with the most important rule of all. This is the FBI's 3-step protocol for wire transfers, and honestly, it should be non-negotiable. Step 1, never, ever trust wiring instructions that come through email, period. Step 2, you have to verbally verify those instructions over the phone. And step 3, this is a crucial part, use a phone number for that person that you already have, not one from the suspicious email itself. And these new rules aren't just about security, they're also about legal compliance. Take a look at California, which is often a sign of what's to come for the rest of the country. A new law there, AB 723, now says you have to disclose if you've digitally altered any of your listing photos. So what does that mean for you in the real world? Well, the rule is pretty simple. If you change how the property actually looks, you have to say so. That means virtual staging, photoshopping out a power line, or even changing a cloudy sky to a sunny one. Basic stuff like adjusting the brightness is fine, but anything more and you need to be transparent. That's the new standard.
So we've looked at the two faces of AI, right? The powerful partner and the dangerous enemy. The real question is, which one will it be for you? And that all comes down to your next move.
Here's the bottom line. AI can draft an email faster than we can. It can dial 100 numbers in minutes. But you know what it can't do? It can't build real trust with a client over a cup of coffee. It can't navigate the tricky emotions of a negotiation. It can't be that local expert, that trusted guide that people turn to. That part is still uniquely and powerfully human.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. As technology gets better and better, when AI can do pretty much everything else, what is the one thing that only you can do? Because your answer to that question, that's where your real value is. That's your future.